shared it on the business Facebook. Hey everybody. Sorry about the noise with the air conditioner. It is like 103 outside today. And I just shot a bunch of videos. We didn't have the air conditioners on, so now it's like 1,000,000 degrees in the house. So, but yeah, I'm Yvonne Williams with Back to Earth Creations, for those of y'all who haven't gotten to meet me yet. And in today's video, hey everybody, how's it going? Well, hey Shayla, it's good to have you here. Today is gonna kind of just be a little bit of a Q&A. We have a ton of stuff on the workbench for Anime Iowa this weekend. So, hey Samantha, hey Jennifer. So it's like I can't even think about how much stuff we have to do right now, and I don't even have any videos scheduled for tomorrow. So, hey Trisha. But, yeah, so if you guys have any questions about anything, just lay them on me. I'm here to answer them for you. Hey Dragon Lord, sorry. I'm doing great, Shayla, thanks for asking. A little stressed out, but that's okay. Joanna says hi.
Hello.
Randy says hello. Yeah, he's in the background doing Randy stuff. The garden is thirsty. It has not rained in like 2 weeks. And yeah, right? Do what? Yeah, our grass is like dead because we mowed it and then it was like but like the tomatoes are coming in. Like, yeah, well, it's like he does all the moderating, and he posts links and stuff, and so, and he doesn't really have all of his clothes on right now. It's really warm outside. He's like, I got enough clothes on. But so yeah, the garden's doing pretty good. We've been taking bottles of ice out to the rabbits for them to like cuddle up against. It's babysitting my cousin, and she wanted this fairy garden pond for Michael's. Instead, I taught her how to make one from clay. Ah, I'm so glad. Yeah. Untouchable, I'd love any tips that you can give would be great. And aw. Now, also, guys, something that Untouchable just brought up is that I have an Etsy store now, and today's sale item are these earrings here, which is, they're tatted. I've never made tatted earrings before, but they're for sale up on our Etsy. So if you guys, hey Randy, do you have the Etsy store link?
It's not letting me post it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Randy's having some technical difficulties. Well, thank you, Penny. I'm super excited about tatting. Like, absolutely love it. I don't know what the link is. It's, my store name is Back to Earth Creations. So, yeah, we don't have a whole lot up on the store right now, because most of what we've been making, we've been putting at, towards inventory. But it's like our old website had a ton of stuff on there, but it was all like stuff that I had made like 3 years ago, last time I updated the website. Not letting you share it? Like at all?
No.
Will it let you type anything?
Yeah, let me type, but I hit this error try again.
Huh.
Try again.
Well, maybe the internet's just wonky. But what is it, like etsy.com/ I don't know, if you guys find me on Back to Earth Creations on Facebook.
etsy.com/shop/Back to Earth Creations.
Yeah, etsy.com/shop/Back to Earth Creations. So, yeah, I've been needle tatting. Sorry. Are there spaces or no spaces? No spaces to answer that one for you. Shayla asks, where can you get the cheapest faux fur? Honestly, I would keep an eye out on like Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and Joanne, and use like their 40% off coupons. Keep an eye out for the sales and stuff. I've got to turn all the volume down. That way you guys aren't getting a bunch of noises all in your ears. There we go. well, I'm so glad my timing finally lined up for you, Heidi. Good luck in the move. That can be hectic. Do you mind if you're in the picture, honey? Here, Randy. Do you mind if you're in the picture? Okay. So turn that. Where did I get my needle? It was sent to me by one of my friends here on YouTube. And they sent me like a 5-pack, but you can get all the stuff for it on from Joann's, or honestly, I've been looking at Amazon to get some more because I want to include some of this stuff in my Patreon giveaways. But yeah, these are the needles that I've been tatting with. I haven't done a whole lot with the shuttle tatting yet, but it's just a matter of time. David asks, where am I based out of? I live near Joplin, Missouri, kind of the southwestern corner. Link to your Etsy's on the spiral and seed beads tutorial. That's true, Trisha. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we've been having like serious internet problems here. I think it's the heat, like melted all of the towers. Brooke says, I just bought some eyelets and I want to use them on jean material to make some custom shorts. So you suggest doubling the jean up, or would one layer be enough? Hey Ravi. Geez, honestly, probably double layered wouldn't hurt. It just gives the eyelet a little bit more to hold on to. And also if you're able to use like any kind of layer of like fabric fusion or something to get that, just the more you can have that eyelet hold on to, the better. I mean, denim doesn't have a whole lot of stretch to it. Shayla asks if I have a Snapchat. I do, but I don't really know how to work it. Oh, hey, sorry, Dragon Lord. Technically, you can color chainmail. With it depends on the material. I use a lot of anodized aluminum, but I don't anodize it myself yet. I get it from the Ring Lord. Bonjour, Melissa. Do you have a mouthwash? Ravi, I think you're trolling me. You gotta stop. Yeah. Boop and luck. You're being weird. Ooh, the question is, would I like a cave otter art doll? Heck yes, I would. Oh my god, that sounds awesome. Ooh, we do have some mail to open today. Randy was so kind as to stop at the post office and pick up my mail for me earlier today. So I'm gonna, and I actually, guys, one of my friends with Aardvark Tees gave me this little sword that I'm gonna use as a letter opener, if it'll work like that, just cause. But like, he made it, y'all. If I remember to in post, I'll like after the live stream is over, I'll put a link down in the video description to his Patreon and stuff. He does like professional DMing and stuff. Mail time. So this one is from A. Smith. Oh, who sent me this? Excuse me. Ooh. What, Randy?
What?
Dear Yvonne, thank you for all that you do and share with us. Because of you guys, I've found a new passion and motivation to craft more, reopen my Etsy store, and try new venues. I hope you enjoy wearing these barefoot sandals so much as I enjoyed making them. Love, Amber. P.S. Hi to Randy too. Randy says hi, Amber. Thank you so much. Okay. Woo, little barefoot sandals. Oh, the fur on the cave otter? Cave otter? I want it to be this color. Or I'm not picky, really. Just whatever you like. Now, because I don't want to show you guys my feet right now, I'm going to wear these on my hands. That's such a cute little hobbit foot. Oh, these are so pretty, though. Look at how they did that. Okay, let's see. I think I missed a bunch of questions. So $1 2. Where are you making it from? Yeah, like actual, well, I don't know if he actually forged the little knife. I think it was something that he like ground down. And so, but I don't know. I'll have to ask him. He's pretty nifty, so. And y'all, I ate a mango, and so you can't tell, but like the corners of my mouth are so itchy because I'm having an allergic reaction, and I'm breaking out in like rash everywhere. Like I've got Benadryl cream like everywhere, but it's like I hate being allergic to my favorite food is mangoes, okay, and I'm allergic to the peel. Ah, look at it. That's so cute. Well, it's actually, as far as I'm aware, cats on the internet could have been lying to me. I don't have any activated charcoal, but mango, cashew, and poison ivy are all kind of all in the same family. And so it's the enzyme that's in the skin of them. It's the same stuff that make you, like, kind of, you know, blister up and get itchy from poison ivy. And so it's just, but, so it's just this, because I can eat dried and frozen and pre-cut mango all day long, but it's as soon as I eat the mango directly off the skin, like my mouth's all itchy. It's a mess. Hey Dawn. Dawn says hi, Randy. Are you able to and I decided I'm going to wear them on my feet, but I'm not going to show them to you because my feet are like filthy from being outside. Because I'm a filthy heathen. Oh, they're super cute though. So yeah, that's the biggest news here recently though, is that my mangoes are seriously good. Oh, and they're so comfy and pretty. We got our Etsy store up and going, and I completely revamped the website. Thank you so much, Amber. Randy, you are pretty.
I'm pretty.
Randy says, why am I pretty? Where do you think the cheapest place to get foam in making a fursuit? And I need lots of it. A lot of the folks that I've seen will use EVA foam to make the bases because it holds its shape and structure really well. Boop. And block. Y'all trolls gotta get more creative. Dawn said Dawn is pretty. I don't know, baby. Right on. Sorry guys, I'm back. It's just the traditional booting from right on. Yeah. I don't know why it only does that on this phone, our S8. Ha! Well, that one worked.
I know.
But yeah, so I think I'm actually gonna try on, because I don't want to wear the tatted earrings, because that way when somebody buys them, I want them to be like, oh, poor Randy. Not sure where you're located. Back my phone at Walmart, gym floor. Yeah, and that's the stuff that will it not let that one? Really? What if you just type it out? But yeah, I'm in love with these earrings, you guys. I'm gonna make a whole necklace that's like the pieces kind of like this would be the biggest and then they get smaller, and I think it'll look really nice. But we just shot the tutorial of how to do your own, and gosh, we just finished coiling and cutting rings yesterday, so I was able to get all of our ring orders shipped out and we're all caught up. That's our Etsy store. Wait, why is it Etsy/people?
No idea, but it works.
Okay. Do you guys want to see all the different tatting projects that I've been... Okay, I'll show you guys my feet first, though. My little hobbit feet.
Oh, wait, where's the cream corn?
Do it? No. Gosh, Brandy. Randy's like, where's the creamed corn? Ugh. Why do you always bring that up, Randy? Ah, okay. Cream corn dance. So this is the thread that I started with my tatting. It's like a size 3. And then this is the thread that I used, it still has a bead on it, for the tutorial. Super, super thin. So which one was my very first? This wasn't one of my first ones, but this is a necklace that I made. It still needs to be starched.
What is tatting?
Tatting is like, it's like crochet but different. But it is a method of making, like, it's a needle art where you kind of make your own lace. So it'll be a cute little, I don't know, I like the way it looks. It'll be a lot more like structural whenever oh no, I'm sorry, Joyce. But so that's one of them, and I'm gonna just finish it off with like chain. Yes, another hobby, which I think I might actually be able to do in the van. This was one of my earliest pieces. You know, I say that I've been tatting for like 4 days, so it's like, oh, I didn't make them, Amber did. Now I do want to make some tatted hand flowers and stuff. Now this one does need ironed and starched. I thought I might make like a cute anklet or put some chain on it and like little bead drapes or something. So, well, I'm really interested in learning how to like tat with wire, just to see if that's possible. Because I don't think it's going to be. Like Randy's totally skeptical, and I am as well, really. But I picked it up because, I mean, y'all sent me some tatting materials, so I was like, well, there's the hard part out of the way. And then I decided I want to do a Lulu cosplay from Final Fantasy X. And I was like, well, maybe I can tat the lace, but I actually think I'm going to have to do like hand embroidery, and I think that's going to be really cool. So we'll have some tutorials for that too. So I'm going to be using fabric stiffener, but I haven't yet. So these were my first 2 pieces, just doing some closed loops. And then I did, because I've been following along with some folks on YouTube, and I did this one. You can edge underskirts and sleeves and bedding, all sorts of things. I know, I've seen some wicked good, like, I've been all over Pinterest looking at tatting and stuff. But yeah, this was one that I did. Again, none of them have been ironed. I haven't even tucked in the ends on this one, but I messed up. Like you can see, I don't know how to fix that. Oh, well, thank you. I've seen knitting with wires, so I don't see why tatting wouldn't work. Probably not really tight, fine detail stuff, though. Yeah, that's a fair point, Kelly, but it's like, I just want to see what's possible, you know? And then this was one that I tried to do from a book. It didn't really come out very well. Like, I don't know, I think they'll look way different whenever it's actually, like, ironed and starched. It's like, guys, I'm leveling up my grandma skills. I'm gonna, like, that's my goal in life, is to be like the super best like 70-year-old ever. What's the best? I don't know what you're talking about, New Jersey. That's weird. And then this was one of my very first pieces, just following along with a tutorial. And then I made these guys out of embroidery floss, which is like 50 cents a thing, by the way, you guys. Like, I thought embroidery floss, like, I remembered it being so much more expensive. But look at these little flowers. So I'm super excited about, I don't know what I'm going to use them for yet. I mean, clearly they're all just like, I'm just going to have bins and bins of super cute little tatted junk. And then I wanted to do, because y'all know me, I love Celtic knotwork. So I found a tutorial on interlooped, like interlaced loops. And so I made these guys. And so this one was the small one, this one was the medium, and then I liked this one the best, right here. Ooh. The tip that do you know who commented that? Okay. Sorry, I missed who commented it, but a teaspoon of like Elmer's craft glue in half a cup of water apparently will starch these up really nicely. Well, hey Joey, welcome to my channel. We're just kind of shooting the wind right now. Question about nylon pliers. I bought a pair at Hobby Lobby. They only had pink. The nylon part is peeling like a sunburn. Is this normal? Yeah. Where are my pliers at? So you can see these guys here. They are all kinds of fudged up from where I've been using them, and sometimes they'll just leave like crumbly crud like all over the wire. So it's, I don't know if it still does its job, then I guess that's okay. I recently started making a writing book. I got the paper sewn together. Now I'm making a cover out of clay. That's so cool, Avery. Do you know any clever comebacks? Not really. Like, I'm one of those, well, that's what she said, and like your mom, like that's all I got. I answered that already. Thank you. But yeah, so I'm also, the reason why I had some folks, a lot of folks actually, retirement makes time for crafting, love all the crafts you do. Well, I'm so glad, Laura. I'm glad actually that I get to do them without having to retire, because this stuff is addicting. Like, I want to wear these so bad just to see, like, they look like they'd be pretty and like have a nice like movement to them. Hey Leslie in Scotland. Oh my goodness, the trolls are out and about today. Oh no, Julie didn't need to get. Okay, sorry Julie, Randy didn't. Sorry. Randy and I are both blocking trolls over here. But a lot of folks would ask me about Etsy, and honestly, last time I had used Etsy was like, I was thinking about it, I was like, that was like 8 years ago. And so it's like, I should probably revisit that just to see what has changed, because whenever y'all ask me, you know, I'm interested in starting a store, what should I do? I want to be able to give you up-to-date information. And honestly, I had not updated my website in about 3 years, and I went back and was checking into it, and apparently I don't even have like a premium website anymore, so it's like, I don't, like, they stopped charging me. I was so inactive on updating my website. Like, sales and everything have still been going just fine, but it no longer will let me do inventory count or anything like that. Love Blackblood says, I ordered some chainmail from you a little bit ago, and I finally have a bracelet done, and I wrapped embroidery floss around it, so it looks super cool. Thank you for opening up the world of chainmail. It's my pleasure. I hope you get very thoroughly addicted. Wow. Penny asks, have the new changes to Etsy caused you issues at all, Vaughn? Actually, I'm in love with Etsy right now. Like, now, I feel like I have an unfair advantage in that I already have a following of like 4,000 people on Facebook. We've got over 500 followers on Instagram, and then all y'all here on YouTube who have been so supportive and so encouraging. But every day that I've posted something for sale, it is sold. Like, I think the fastest one was in an hour and 12 minutes after posting, which is like phenomenal. So I don't know if that's sustainable, but if you guys want to beat the record, these have only been up for like 24 minutes. $20. What? You judging me? Don't judge me. But no, honestly, that made Penny laugh. But their shipping is so easy, the way that it's set up now. Yeah. No, but like posting for, like, if I just put in the weight, like it calculates everything up much more effectively than my website did. You're able to do inventory, and honestly, even with the 20-cent per post fee, your riblets. Yeah, Vaughn Shopping Network. I gotta do my QVC. Right on. Well, thanks for hanging out, Peacock. He's my favorite. Yeah, and I don't know if this is something that would go for anybody, but the stuff that would be across the board for everybody, the,
I'll just have to go.
huh?
I'll just have to go and
Oh no. The fees are comparable to what my website, which processes through PayPal, was charging me anyways. Even with the 20-cent like chart fee that it charges you just to post something. Penny wants a creamed corn popsicle. Not gonna lie, I'd eat that. Like if it was Mitch.
Post fee.
Pre-fee.
Free.
I literally just finished recording the tutorial for those earrings. Which is why I thought it'd be kind of cool to post them up for sale, being like, you can have these earrings. Somebody asks, am I a feminist? I'm a human rights activist. I believe in equality. Like, I don't even call myself an activist. It's like, this stuff should just be common sense. Like, treat each other nice, damn it. Like, yeah, I'm super excited about it, because it's like, I don't know. I hope that I do good tatting videos. So, hey, just curious. You're weird, but welcome to the club. GYA works on gold jewelry? I'm not sure what you're asking, sorry. I couldn't tell you either. I'm almost out of drink. Right, I'm kind of right there with you, Penny. Oh, I haven't done anything out of gold for jewelry, but if somebody wants to order something custom, I will totally make some gold jewelry. Do the Evil Queen challenge with that guy who's with you. Oh no, the super chat is you can donate, Annette. Sorry. It's been a while since I stopped in. Randy and the summoner died in our Pathfinder campaign. Oh no! And the whole party is going through this big trial to resurrect him. Everybody cried so hard when he died. No, it's YouTube does have something called Super Chat where you can like pay, I guess. I don't know. It's a great way to do like if you don't want to be a patron and have it charged like monthly, but you still enjoy what we do on the channel, you can like, I think, I don't know. So does anybody else have any questions about anything? Oh, wait, I'm from France, first on this channel, wish to make a gift for my wife and would like to get earrings. Okay. Maybe. If you could send me an email at backtoearthcreations@yahoo.com, we'll be able to work out the finer details and maybe get some reference images going for you. So, upcoming, we have Anime Iowa in Coralville, Iowa, which is going to be super fun. What's up?
Now Bondi Network Bar is playing chess with them to get a soul back. The wagers and the rest of the party is for souls.
Oh no.
Exactly what I said.
And then after Anime Iowa, we're going to be doing GlitchCon down in Springdale, Arkansas. And then we have the rest of August off until, well, we're going to go on a camping trip for the solar eclipse. Can you type out the email for him? Okay, Randy's getting it for you, Quintus. Yes, we're going to go, and I hope it's not 1,000,000 degrees. I mean, if it is, we're going to be, like, kayaking and stuff, like, that's part of, I don't know. My best friend Lara's going to, like, she's the one organizing the trip, and a lot of her family and friends are going to be there, so I'm super excited just to get to go and, like, feed the mosquitoes and sweat with them. Yeah, stay soggy the whole time. And it's going to be really nice, because last time we went camping was for a vending event, and it's completely different to camp, like, just for the fun of it, than it is to, like, camp because you're at work. And that's miserable. Like, I kind of hate doing vended camping events because it's like at 2 in the afternoon when you want to go swimming with everybody else, you can't because you're watching your booth. So this is going to be just a fun, like, just hiking and kayaking and, you know, lounging about and stuff. So bringing lots of sunblock. Yes, it's going to be a ton of fun. But we're going to watch the solar eclipse. We'll be in the region of totality. So it'll be like totally dark. I'm going to try to a little bit. Like, we'll see how it goes. I don't know how our signal's going to be, and I don't know what options we have for video hookup. But I am going to be doing, leading up to it, I'm going to do some, like, not really product reviews, but just like letting you guys know what I bring with me when I go camping. Because really interesting backstory, I lived at a campground for about 3 years. Easily 6 months of that was spent living in tents. So it's like, I didn't really know if I would like camping as an adult because of that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of, if you have to do it so much as a kid that it's like, but no, as an adult, like, I absolutely love camp. I'm really good at it. So it's not quite glamping, but it is a little bit more of an extravagant car camping. Oh wow, 12 kittens in the tent. Hey, Michaela. Oh yeah, campers they're kind of cheating. They have air conditioning, and it doesn't, you can have stuff touch the walls without it getting wet whenever it rains. Because also, the first 2 months of us living in tents, it rained the whole time. Like, so much so that we had to build a platform to put the tents on so they wouldn't wash into the drainage ditch because of all the erosion. It was, I'll have pictures. It's... Oh. I have no idea. Just however, I really feel like, however you want, really, about the cave otter doll. I'm not sure I'd like it. Gotta wait until I can drive so we can bring all the camping stuff with us, though. Yeah, and it's, we have, Randy and I have like an 8-person dome tent. Woo, Sharon asks, hi Vaughn and Randy, quick question. Joined chat late. You might have answered already. What weave did you use for the earrings you wore at Tokyo and Tulsa? Thanks a million. It was a European 4-in-1, and in the coming week, actually, I'm going to be having a tutorial coming out about it. It's actually what I'm going to be recording next after the live stream, because I hate to do it, but we're only going to be here for about maybe an hour and a half today, so that I can keep using the good daylight. I love you. Yeah? Okay, sorry, I'm back. I don't remember what I was saying. In the next week, that tutorial is going to be coming out. I'm going to be recording it right after we get back from here. I do drive. I just recently, back in like January, actually, got my driver's license. Huh? Okay. We got a bunch of questions. Well, hey, Shannon. First time visitor to the live streams. Thanks for stopping in to say hey. I hope you're enjoying what we do. Chicken coop with all the nominees and lecture for the chickens. Ah, building a chicken condo. The DJ asks, why is life difficult sometimes? I just write it off as character building. Like, I mean, opportunities to challenge yourself, test your mettle, kind of stuff like that. Then it shall be life-sized. Or the Queen and Randy is your servant. Do what? Oh no. We do have a spare room, but we are no longer taking in housemates because the spare room is getting converted to a yoga studio. So go away, Joanne Fabrics. That's funny though, Rhea. The question is, will I be teaching any panels at Dragon? I won't be, because we're so booked at that convention with running our dealers table, that it's like there's just, I wish I could be everywhere all at once, but not this year. I'm hoping that in future years, I might be able to get in as a guest and teach panels, but my good friend Stephen Taylor is going to be teaching some chainmail panels. He's a very good teacher. Does super quality work, and so if you guys are at Dragon and want to take some chainmail classes, I highly recommend him. Do what? I am not in Hawaii. I'm not sure why you would ask, but that'd be cool. I'd love to go to Hawaii. What is the AC? Yeah.
Are you going to put Anime Iowa this year?
Um,
Next year?
well, the question is, oh my gosh, if Adam Savage stopped by the booth, that would be amazing. The question is, am I going to rebook at Anime Iowa next year? I don't know yet. Like, we didn't do them last year because they had changed, like, dealer's room head or something, and it's like, I don't know, everything got complicated and we missed the sign-up date. But year prior to that, we had been there for like 3 years in a row. Oh, no, yeah, we're just in Missouri. Aw. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
On.
yes.
Important question.
Okay.
I really want to make a pumpkin fairy house, and I want it to be pretty size, but I don't want to waste a lot of clay on the inside to hold the shape.
Uh-huh.
Any suggestions?
The question is about making a large pumpkin-shaped fairy house. You could totally use a plastic pumpkin, cover it in like foil, and then like cut it down and like open the foil up. And it's like, I don't know, I use aluminum foil a lot. And then once you do the initial covering of the foil, then you can like bake it for like 10 minutes, just enough to get it to set some.
And it's a consensus that we don't want anyone to stay in the spare room.
No, we don't. Honestly, guys, we've had roommates for, Randy and I have been together for, it'll be 13 years in February. How many of those years have we had roommates? 8 at least.
Well, let's ask the better question.
How many years have we lived alone in the 13 years that Randy and I have been together?
I would say like 3.
Like 3 years we've lived alone, like just us and animals. And so it's like, it's really nice to walk around naked. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, like, it's nice to live on our own. And so as much as we do like having people over, or like, can you go home so I can take my pants off? It's good to be honest. Yay! I'm really glad you've picked up the ocarina, Sharon. Yes, privacy is amazing. Do what? Do what? The sloth run?
Yeah.
Sorry, Randy and I are being silly. Well, it's very kind of you. Alright, now what keys are my ocarinas in? I believe C and like E? I could be making that up. But yeah, I think they're in C. And then the other one, I don't know, the big one? I'm not entirely certain what key it's in. So, and then we're also going to be at SpaCon in September after Dragon. Yeah, I'd start. Do what? It's not right after Dragon. It's like the end of the month, and then I believe we'll be doing Archon again in St. Louis, and then Memphis Comic and Fantasy Con. And I haven't heard back from Anime Blast Chattanooga yet, but we'll see, because I've applied as a guest at a lot of places, but it's like I don't know, like, we'll see how it goes, because I don't want to apply for so much stuff that we overextend ourselves again, because it'd be really nice to have, like, I don't know, a bit of free time. Brooke asks, have you ever baked real rocks into your clay stuff? And if so, there wouldn't be any issues with them being in the oven, right? I wouldn't think so, but I thought I'd ask. I bake regular rocks into my stuff all the time, like crystals and gravel and, like, I mean, tons of stuff, so. Right on. Well, thanks for joining us, DJ. DJ says, okay, I have to make a confession. I'm new to this channel and clicked on the live stream randomly from the front page. So, cool. First time here, love your work. Looking forward to when you come to Chicago. Oh, I actually don't know when I'll be in Chicago again. We used to go up for ASUN. It was ASUN. It was one of no, the one in Dallas was Alcon.
No.
That's Acon. So, I don't know. There's so many conventions going on here lately that it's like, yeah. Needle tatting is what I've been doing. And it's like, I'm really enjoying it. This is what we made earlier. They're for sale. Go buy them so I can pay my bills. Like, actually, I have to take a minute to, ooh, your daughter asks when you're coming to Columbus. I really want to get into OhioCon in Columbus, Ohio. It's in January. I've applied as a guest, but they haven't opened their vendor hall yet. So it's like, that's my thing, is I apply as a guest whenever we get rejected because nobody wants me as a guest, which I'm pretty bummed out about. Then I'm like, okay, can I pay you to be here? And then, so hopefully we'll be there in January. The past couple of years we have not gotten in because they were doing some sort of like juried process or something. I don't know. So, but, ooh, I do still want to wear these though. I might just keep them for myself. It'd be so pretty. Eee. And you can always also email the conventions that you want to, like if there's a convention or an event in your area that you want Randy and I to come to as guests, send them an email and be like, hey, these people teach panels and stuff. Have them come to your, I'd come to your convention if they were there. Like, and tell them that. That way they'll let me come and be a guest so I can teach panels. Mother Earth news. Oh yeah, pester the heck out of them. Because if I approach a convention being like, hey, I would like to be a guest at your convention, don't you want me as a guest so I can teach panels and junk? They're like, no. Whereas if other people are like, man, I want to see this person at your convention, then they listen to you guys. Do what? Who is them? Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Penny. Would you be willing to come to Animazement in North Carolina? Because I'll totally irritate the crap out of them. Aya, if you can get us in there, like if you pester them and they like, we'll be there in a heartbeat. Because I've got some friends who go out that way. Well, you know, Sharon, that's very kind. Sharon says you would bring a lot of traffic to a convention. You have what it takes. I really appreciate that. But it's, we try to, like, I can offer my, just in case somebody who's running a convention is watching this. Hi, I'm Yvonne. I'm a professional from the internet. Right. I offer my services as a costume contest judge because I feel like with 10 years of costuming experience under my belt, kind of might be a little bit qualified for that. I'm in costume all 3 days of the weekend. We have 36,000 subscribers on YouTube now, which, I mean, like, we hit 36, we're up to like 36,100, which has blown my mind, because I think this time last year, maybe we had like 1,000 subscribers, which was quite a bit. Like, I was really pretty pleased. I really hope so, Melissa. But I've been applying quite a bit, and a lot of them are like, oh, we don't have you, like, no, that's okay. And I'm like, okay. But then the main thing that I'm trying to market, though, is the panels that we teach. Because we do, like, how to build a costume, like 6+ hours of what I feel like, oh, wow, really? Cynthia says we've got 36,233. It's grown since last time I checked it. So, what was I talking about? Yeah, the 6+ hours of like hands-on, like teaching you wire wrapping, teaching you chainmail, teaching you about leatherworking, like hands-on demonstration type stuff. So, before you know it, they'll be asking you nonstop. Oh, that'd be so cool. Hey, Buttons. Button says, just wanted to say thanks for all the good advice. Your live streams help me stay in the studio to work on goodies. Shameless self-promotion. Etsy.com/shop/button rubbish shop. Down with the trolls. Brianna asks, would you guys be interested in coming to Washington State? If so, I have a few conventions that I can bug away. Like, I would love the opportunity to travel to states that we haven't been to before.
Washington State is pretty far away.
Yeah, but we could fly out. We don't have to bring the booth.
Yeah, I mean, if we get it as guests. Then
Yeah, and that's the thing is that if we get it, I will fly. Well, if they pay for it, I will go to the moon for a convention. Okay, so it's like I love traveling. Randy keeps me from getting kidnapped. It's a good thing. Where are you at, Valerie, that you have Pensacon? In Yakima, Washington. I've never been to the West Coast. I've never been farther west than Arizona. I've been to Colorado, but that was like back in high school. Pensacola, Florida, right on. Mm-hmm. They have a lot of pirate fairs that I'd like to go to. Because I want to dress up like a mermaid. Yeah, my coffee has a bunch of dog fur in it, so I'm not drinking it. It's my own fault. Actually, it's Sam's fault for being a dog and being covered in fur, but I don't blame that on the dog. So, yeah. But yeah, as soon as we get off the live stream, I'm going to be... Yeah, I don't like protein that gets tangled in my throat, though, with the dog fur. I'd love it if you came to Texas, but I don't know what things we have here. You know, Avery, I was blown away by how much just rolling hills of corn are in Iowa. And that's in Texas. I know they have like Alcon, and I don't know, there's a ton of them. In the continental US alone, there are over 700 conventions. So odds are, with a bit of Googling, I could find a convention near your town. It's just a matter of whether or not they want us in as a guest. So, and that's, I mean, we've been seriously blessed here on YouTube, guys. Like, we're coming up August 1st will be the 1-year anniversary of Randy and I posting a video a day here on YouTube. Well, you've been posting on your channel since March, but he always helps in the background, doing a video a day. Yeah, really. And it's just the amount that we've grown. Whenever we started, we didn't have a Patreon. We were making like $10 a month off of YouTube. Amber asks, how do I find the events that I go to? Google, pretty much. Like, I'll be like, conventions in May, and it'll, you know, and so, pretty much. Because typically, if a convention makes it hard for them to find online, like, if I were a convention promoter, not that I would ever put on a convention, because that is not within my skill set, at all. Like, Randy could do it. I could not. It'd be a mess. I would want to make my online presence as prominent as possible. So if somebody who's putting on a convention doesn't have it to where it can just be found easily, like stumbled upon to in the rabbit hole of the internet, that's not really a good indicator. Like, you know what I mean? So, I hope that's helpful to you guys. Yeah. In 98 days, it's Halloween. Ah, I love Halloween. What are you going to do Halloween-related videos? Yes, it's my favorite day of the year. Ooh, I don't know. We'll probably do some campfire sing-outs for Halloween that I think would be pretty cool. Happy early birthday, Jenny. So, I don't know, we might dress up and do like a campfire. I do have a shop online. It's my Etsy. If you Google Back to Earth Creations, I'm the first 5 hits. That's probably the best way I can recommend to people to find me, with our social media and all the different stuff like that. Randy, have we seen King Arthur, Legend of the Sword yet?
No.
We have not. I was scratching my poison ivy, like, mango rash. I have a rash. It's because, like, typically I wear gloves when I cut up a mango, and I cut it off of the skin and then I eat it. But about once a year, I forget that I'm allergic to mango, and I just, like, I do the cuts and then I pop it inside out and just, like, eat it off of this, and then my face gets itchy and it's everywhere. You're welcome, Quintus. So, and now I'll remember for hopefully the next year how allergic I am to mangoes and stop doing that. Randy's back there going, no you won't. I have 2 more mangoes in the fridge, yeah. So we'll see how long that lasts. Uh-huh. Oh no, I'm so sorry that your turtle died. And then, back away from the mango. Well, it's, the enzyme that's in the skin of mangoes is the same as what's in poison ivy. And I'm very, like, hyper allergic, to poison ivy. Like, if I, like, look at it wrong, I'm covered. So, but as far as the turtle fairy garden goes, maybe take the lump of clay and put some little lumpy legs on it. I don't know. Like, just do what makes you happy. That's the best you could do. I can roll in poison ivy and not have a reaction. It's strange. Lucky. Like, I'll get it, like, it'll get into my bloodstream, and anywhere that I sweat will get covered in a rash. And it's just like, I love mangoes. Oh my gosh, a good ripe mango is probably my favorite food. Like, so good. Now hopefully it'll go away. I also do tatting. Will you do the videos on it anytime soon? I will. Sharon asks if I'll be doing any tatting videos. Let me look at my calendar. Ain't nobody outside of bed. Tomorrow. Oops. I just kicked my tripod. I don't feed the mangoes to my rabbits. They're really good activators. It's with the rinds, I don't know if they put any kind of chemicals and stuff on them, so I don't feed it to the rabbits. Tatting is like crochet. It looks a lot like this. Oh, Andy has a question about tumbling aluminum nail. What's the best type of shot to use? I use an angled magnetic steel, like a stainless steel tumbling from Rio Grande with sunshine burnishing compound. Yeah. Also from Rio Grande. And so tomorrow we have a cameo necklace coming out that's like wire wrapping and chainmail. It's a long one, but ain't nobody got time for that. It's a long one, but I think it'll have a lot of gosh, it feels so good itching this rash, you guys. I need to stop. Put my cone on me. Randy's gonna put the dog cone on me. And then on the 27th, I'm going to be posting a video about what's it? Our Patreon. I've redone the tiers, and I'm going to with skull beads. That'd be cool. I'll do that for you. I have the longer bits. It gives me something to just sit back and enjoy a coffee and learn something new. Right on. I try to post my videos, like, whenever I schedule them ahead of time. I schedule them for, like, 8 in the morning. That way, y'all morning folks can watch it while you drink your coffee and stuff. But I can sleep in until noon. So, which, I mean, we stay up till, like, 3 or 4 in the morning. So sleeping in until noon is not, it's not like I'm spending all day in bed. And it's miserable and hot outside and there's mosquitoes. So I made some jewelry out of brass and copper. How can I polish it back to shiny? I really enjoy sunshine burnishing compound. I have a lot of friends who use ketchup to polish their copper and stuff. 8 in the morning for morning folks. I get around 3 or 4. Well, then it's like mid-morning. It's all relative. I cannot make diamonds. I can make fake diamonds. Right on. If you can find jewelweed, the flowers are amazing as a poultice for skin rashes. Right on. Yeah, I'm gonna do the baking. It's just, I'm on camera, so I don't want to be covering myself in like poultices and stuff right now because it'll get just messy. And then the tatting video is going to come out on Friday. And then the European Born One earrings are going to come out on Saturday. And then we're going to have, no they're not. That's going to be a Byzantine bracelet that I still haven't shot yet. And then the Euroform One earrings are coming out on Sunday. And then we're going to have another tatting video on Monday. Yeah. If you have lavender essential oil, it will help the rash. I have a ton of that actually, so that's really good. Yeah, well, I'm going to be gone at Anime Iowa all weekend, so I'm trying to get all the videos shot prior to that. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Rhea. And then on Tuesday, I'll be live streaming again, and then I don't have anything scheduled. Dragon Con, oh my god. They still have not sent us our booth set up, like our booth layout, like where everybody's going to be in the dealer's room from Dragon Con. I'm like freaking out, because I'm like, in my heart, I know I paid them, but it's like, until we get that and it shows that I'm on the map, I'm like a little nervous, you know? Which at this point, I'm so stressed out about it that it's like, if they don't put us on the map, I'll just be like, give me a refund, I'm staying home. But, yeah, Randy's like, I would gladly stay home than have to drive the 17 hours. I'm not gonna call, because, like, I know as soon as I call, they'll be like, we're sending it out now. Gosh. You'll be surprised at how much lavender takes the pain and burn out of the rash. I have a lot of allergies that result in hives, too. Right on. Well, I'll definitely try that. Yeah, now the GPS says 14 hours, but even if we eat right before we get off the road, that's like, we eat twice. So it's like to Atlanta from Joplin. And so the time that it takes to stop for gas and to stop for food, and it's like it ends up being about 17 hours. So we actually break it up over 2 days by driving and seeing one of our friends. Yeah, we do that now. Randy used to power through it in a day. He did all of our driving because I'm not good at driving. Yeah, not good at all. The question is, will I do a necklace with skull beads? I will do my best. I might sculpt some skull beads. That'd be pretty cool. Edith asks, what is new on my Patreon? Well, I'm going to be doing another original art piece giving away. Let me actually pull that out for the upcoming, I do like 2 giveaways a month whenever we're coming up real close. We're more than halfway there to our next goal on Patreon. And whenever that happens, we'll be doing probably 3 or 4 giveaways a month. I think 3 fairy houses and then 1 art print. But do you ever use polymer clay to make jewelry? I do. I am going to be giving away the original. It even smells like colored pencil. So if you guys would like a chance to win the original color pencil piece of Ursula, like all the tentacles and stuff, this was my very first colored pencil piece as an adult. You can go to my Patreon, if Randy, if you want to share the link to that, and pledge just $1. I mean, for an original piece of art, like, and it'll be like, we don't send it in a frame, because like the glass breaks in transit every single time, and we don't want to damage the original, but like you can still see, like whenever the light hits it, you can see a lot of the pencil strokes and stuff still. So Randy just shared our Patreon, and for those of y'all watching this after, oh geez, is everything okay, Don? But yeah, be sure to check us out on, yeah. But yeah, so that one, that's our giveaway for on Patreon this month. And I kind of hate to let it go, but we finally got it scanned and got some prints made out of it. So like I was saying, if you guys want to get a chance to win this, if you pledge $1, it puts your name in the hat once. If you pledge $5, it puts your name in the hat 5 times, which greatly increases your odds of winning. And I'm just super excited. And with the new, so that's our giveaway. That's the official announcement. I'll post it whenever we get off the live stream onto the Patreon. And then also another change that I'm going to be making today whenever we get whenever I get on there is whenever you become a $10 pledger. In the past, you would get like a $10 gift, and you would still get your name in the hat once. That's kind of changing a bit since the cost of shipping is so high. Whenever you pledge to be a $10 pledger, you're getting a $5 gift, but you also have your name in the hat 5 times. So like, does that make sense? So that way I feel like that balances out a little bit more. And so hopefully that'll be good.
Sorry, Gigi.
What, Rain? Do what?
I didn't read her first comment. I just wrote her second one, so I put her in timeout.
Ah! Poor Gigi. Randy was like, don't talk like that. Watch your mouth. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about what's been going on Patreon. And I wanted to share some of our news of good fortune with you guys, because, I mean, we couldn't do what we do without you. For everybody who's a subscriber and everybody who's a patron, everybody who buys stuff from us, if everything keeps going the way that it's going, Randy and I are going to be completely out of debt, with the exclusion of my student loan debt. But everything else will be paid off by the end of the year. Like, I am so stoked, because we had accumulated some debt. Like, last year was hard. So thank you guys so much. We're able to get Randy's new glasses for the first time in a decade. So yeah, thank you guys. But it's like, y'all made this happen. Like, we had been for years, you know, trying to make ends meet on the road with conventions and stuff, and it's been really encouraging that the more that Randy and I give here on YouTube and on Patreon and Facebook, just through everything with teaching tutorials and sharing what we've learned, I feel like we're getting so much more back from y'all. And so I'm like, this is obviously a sign. I'm just gonna keep on giving and see, you know, if this positive reinforcement keeps panning out. Oh, blue boa. Yeah, sorry. Randy hates being in debt. And so we actually got his student loan paid off years ago. Well, thank you, Sharon. And so it'd be really nice to be, well, I don't know, like retire one day maybe, or like go to the doctor sometimes. Like, do what? What's that? Like, yeah, it is. Well, it's like, I mean, for so long, whenever we worked for other people, it was basically like indentured servitude anyways. So, well, thank you. And I'm excited, too, to see where we're going to be at a year from now. So, thanks, you guys, for tuning in, and helping our Back to Earth creations grow so much in the past year. Bye, Dawn. Yeah. And so it's like, I don't know, I can't even wrap my head around it, how far we've come in the past year. And that's thanks to everybody who's been even just liking, sharing, like subscribing, even thumbs downing stuff. It's still user engagement, because I'm pretty sure there's like 3 people who like diligently, it does not matter what the video is about, they just thumbs down it, like in the first hour of it being out. And I'm like, did you even watch it? So I don't know if you watched it before you decided you hated it. Oh, well, thank you, Christina. Well, thanks, Kate. So I can't anticipate where we're gonna be a year from now. So yeah. Well, and that's, Faith says, we've had a lot of people, especially since I've started at my Etsy store. Faith says, I'm really glad you keep these tutorials free. Other Patreon people have decided to charge for their videos. And that's something that, for those of y'all who have been with us since basically the beginning, y'all already know this, but I'm gonna, for all the new folks, like Randy and I were like living off the pear tree in the backyard kind of poor. We were poor. And we had no way out. It was a 45-minute drive to the nearest town. We didn't have a vehicle that could even make it around the town we lived in. So it's like we were in this perpetual state of poverty. You know, we were trying to go to college to improve, you know, our living situation, which only got us further into debt. So we were like, we either work at Walmart or the factory, and you get laid off. It was an air conditioner factory, so you're out of work half of the year anyhow. Yeah, if it's winter, we're like, we don't need to make any air conditioners. So it's like we started making our own work. And so it's there are people who thrive on negativity, but it's like Randy and I were really fortunate that we had each other, that we had our tenacity, and if anybody was like, yeah, whatever, we were like, you guys, we're gonna do it anyways. And so we want to help and give back to other people who, there's so many of us who are in these situations that it's like there's kind of, you feel like there's no way out. You know, I'm stuck just keeping my head above water, and I'm barely doing that. You know, I barely have money for groceries. How am I gonna, you know, save up, you know, to move to a bigger town with more job opportunities? And I really feel like a lot of people who aren't there don't understand it. So that's why I keep my prices low on my jewelry, is so that you can buy something that's beautiful and that makes you feel like you've indulged, but that doesn't, like, you know, well, I'll just drink powdered milk this week instead of fresh milk. You know, I don't want you to have to make those compromises. That's why I keep the tutorials free, is so that don't spend your money on a tutorial. Spend it on the beads and the wires, so you can make something, so you can post it online, so you can sell it, so you can get more money, so that you can, you know, and kind of get your own ball rolling, you know, and then hopefully one day when you're a millionaire, you can become a $1 pledger, you know, or something, or just pass it forward. It's like, amen, Penny. Penny says, I've had more than 1 cup of tomato soup made of a ketchup packet and hot top water. It's like, Edith asks, what measurements do you have to give you for bralettes so you can determine the price? Hubby wants to give it to me for my birthday. Right on. Like typically just the bust size, because you can see mine has closed shoulders, but I normally do them where they're adjustable. It's adjustable in the middle, down the side, on the back, and down the middle. So if you give me relatively the cup size, like if you're like a 38G or something, we can work around that. But yeah, it's, so whenever people, and also, guys, I've never once in a decade of selling my work had somebody who's telling me that I should charge more actually buy something at the low price.
It makes us laugh.
Like, it makes us laugh now, but it's kind of like just infuriating, because it's like, please don't tell me that my prices are too high and then walk away. It's like, if you think it's too, I mean, obviously it's a steal at $15, so it's like, so it's, oh, well, you should charge more, and then they just walk away, and it's like, So while we do take tips and donations, in addition to, you know, like if I'm charging $15-20 for something and you're like, that is way too low, here's $5, I'm like, thank you. But I'm, you know, Amber says, I think this was asked before, but I forget. Would you do kits for the bralettes for it to put together at home? I would. Give me a minute. Because we have so much stuff. I'm trying to tie up some final loose ends. We have like 12 more projects before I'm completely caught up with my custom work. And it's like, so we're getting there. And then like I have to go like mow the yard and stuff. Like we haven't mowed the yard all summer. So, well, we tried to. It's like half mowed and the other half is dead. I used to have to climb stone walls with glass embedded on the tops just to steal mangoes from trees and then give to a 2-year-old so she had something to eat. Wow. That's legit. But yeah, I mean, we all come from different backgrounds and stuff. So whenever I do the camping video, I'll show you guys the cabin that we lived in when I was a kid. Like, it's like, we come from, Kelly asked, do you sell patterns for your corsets? I don't. Yeah, they won't let me have goats in the city limit, Edith. Edith says, get a goat, no more grass. I'm going to be linking, like, I'm still working on the tutorial showing how to take a fabric pattern and adapting it to leather, because I decided to redo it. It's, instead, I'm not going to be able to draw out the patterns and scan it and have it in PDF. So I figured, I found a pattern for regular fabric corsets that I'll be able to just, like, redirect you guys to, but then show you how to make the adaptions, because there's no way that I can make a corset pattern and sell it for less than like $10. So yeah, maybe, well, a lot of it's like the grass in one spot is like 2 feet tall, and it's, I don't know, growing up poor, it's like I know that there's not enough money to pay somebody else to get them to like clean your house for you. It's like I hate cleaning my own house. I cannot pay somebody else to do it because I know how horrible it is. So I don't know, that's just my own complex a bit. That would be very helpful. I know how to make seriously intense fabric corsets, but I don't know how to convert them to leather. Right on. Hola, Romero. I have a video, I'll post it, of my stepdad using a flamethrower on our yard. Apparently that's like, the insurance really frowns on that there because we're in an old wooden house. It's just technicalities, really. But hablo inglés, please, Romero. Por favor. Right, Christina? Yeah, that's a fair point. Randy says he just doesn't want to go outside and mow the grass when it's triple digits outside, and that's fair. Protesting gas prices, it's hilarious, Buttons. So, I hate to do this to y'all, but we're going to cut the live stream short because I've got, like, bunches of stuff. I need to, like, focus on some work. But, thank you guys so much for everything. Like, seriously, y'all are changing our lives in ways that we could not even anticipate. I know, I don't want to leave you. Maybe we'll do another live stream on Thursday for the load-in. I can change my schedule around. Randy's grunting. He says no.
Absolutely not.
Okay,
that means you're going to be doing the live stream and I'm going to be setting up.
Dang it. That's fair. Randy's over there. He's like, no, you don't, because then you'll be live streaming and I'll be setting up the booth. So thank you guys so much for stopping in. I hope some of my answers were helpful to y'all's questions. We will see you all in the next video. And thanks. Y'all hug yourselves for me. I love all of you. Bye. Oh no, Gigi just got us a timeout. That's Randy's bad. Sorry. Bye, guys.